let every believer say amen again. Amen. If you love God, say amen. Amen. I want to make sure I'm in the right house. Amen. Anybody in the house, God's been good to you.
Yes.
Amen. Amen. We rise to give honor to God, who is the head of all of our lives. I pray to Pastor Taylor in his absence today, to all of you in your entities of the assembly, to the beautiful mothers sitting to my left, God bless all of you. To your fine deacons, God bless all of you. To all of the awaiting congregations. Ushers, thank you so much for a good job on serving today. Amen. I always tell people, you know a good church because nobody wants to see an ugly usher at the door. Amen. Nobody wants to see an ugly usher at the door. If the usher's ugly, you'll turn around and go back to your car. But Calvin Street, you've been blessed. You have some beautiful ushers on the door. Amen. Amen. Grateful. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Y'all do me a favor, give that choir and musicians a great Now, y'all might as well loosen up. That's right. Ain't no sense in y'all tripping today, all right? All right, ain't no sense in nobody tripping today. Ain't no sense in nobody being angry today, all right? Have I got a few witnesses in here? All right. Now, y'all know kickoff just happened, so the sermon won't be long. If you say a few amens, all right? Amen, amen. All of HG that is here on today. Amen. I thank God for you coming back to get a double dip. Amen. All right. Now, HG, don't get mad at me. But what I did this morning, I'm doing it again. All right. Come on, all right. Mark chapter, what was it, chapter 8, y'all know. Verse 22. Y'all take copious notes, all right? Mark chapter 8, verse 22, amen. Through verse 26. And you there say, amen. Pastor been going all week, y'all know. So pray with me. All right. And he cometh to Bethsaida, and they bring blind man unto him and besought him to touch him. He took the blind man by the hand, led him out of the town, and he spit on him in his eyes, and put his hands up on him, and he asked if he saw anything. And he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. And after that, he put his hands again on his eyes and made him look up. And he was restored and saw every man clearly. And he sent him away to his house, saying, neither go into the town nor tell it to any in the town. Just for a moment, I want to talk from the message entitled, I see different now. Come on now. I see different now. Is that anybody in the house see different now? I used to believe that especially growing up, I was telling the 9 o'clock crowd, I said, y'all know, growing up, I used to think to myself that a lot of things that they did in church, that it didn't take all that. Come on now. Jojo, I used to believe, I said to myself, why is it that she shout over the same song, the same time, every Sunday? It made me think to myself, something's wrong with this picture. I used to thought that it didn't take all that. And then my brothers and sisters on top of that, then we had another lady when I was growing up, and she would get up and start speaking in what they call tongues, and scared me as a child. And I thought to myself, I said, man, I know for sure that it don't take all of that in church. I can't see what this is benefit. And then I saw another one, and y'all pray we won't be remembered, but I saw another lady, and this lady would shout, and sometimes she'd shout so hard to the point that she would walk pews and climb under pews. And I said to myself, there's something got to be wrong with this picture. Jojo, I thought that growing up, but I began to see different as I got grown up.
Come on now.
Because sometime or another, God began to show me why some people act like they act. And what God really had put on me was, Joe, is that some people have been through some things that other people have not been through. And by them going through some different stuff, their response to what they hear may be different. Just like the woman that I said shouted all the time. I really didn't understand why she shouted every time she had the Lord or make a way. But then I found out that she had been in some situations to where nobody helped her but the Lord. I found out that she had dealt with some friends that turned their backs on her when they needed her. And so every time that she would hear the song, like a ship tossed and driven, battered by the angry sea, when the storm of life are raging and the fury falls on me, I wonder what have I done to make my race so hard to run. And this is what she would shout. She said, I'd say to my soul, don't worry, the Lord will make a way. Listen, before I go any further, do I have anybody that can testify and witness with her that the Lord will make a way
Come on now.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. Then the woman that spoke in tongues, I said, I don't understand. I can't see why she acting like that. And then the Holy Spirit said, because my auntie them all told me that she had a disease that they didn't think that they was going to be able to cure. And said she got so happy that she couldn't speak words. But every time she would think about what God had brought her through, she began to speak in tongues. In other words, it was funny because every time she'd hear you say, when I look back over my life, see, that ought to jump somebody right now. When I look back over my life and see all that God has brought me from, is there anybody else in here can say, my soul cries out? Oh, y'all ain't talking to me. My soul cries out, what? I see.
Come on now.
I'm seeing different.
We with you.
I'm seeing different. I'm seeing different because I said, man, my visions was messed up. Because God said it was only messed up then because you hadn't went through nothing.
Right.
God said you were hearing testimonies, but now you got to testify. Some of y'all shouting off of folks' testimony, and your shout ain't gonna be that strong. But when you start testifying, y'all ain't hearing it. Then your shout gets bigger and better. Yeah. Some of y'all saying thank you, Lord, because of what He done for somebody else. But then there are others of us that are saying thank you, Lord, because you've been good to me. Isn't anybody can say, God, let's just go and get personal. Isn't anybody can say, God, you've been good to me, and you brought me a mighty. I'm going to preach up in here. Yeah.
Come on now.
Wait.
Come on now.
Text says this. Let me get to the text. Then we're going home. The text says that when Jesus got off the boat from dealing with them disciples in the chapter,
Come on now.
they brought him a blind man.
Wow.
And I told them at the 9 o'clock crowd, ain't it good to know that people are still bringing people to Jesus? Wouldn't the church be better if you got to learn to bring them to Jesus? Y'all ain't talking to me. Wouldn't the church be a lot better? Wouldn't Christianity be better if we just learned how to bring people to Jesus? And the text said they brought him to Jesus. And when they brought the blind man to Jesus, Jesus took the blind man by the hand and took him out of that town. Now I said to myself, ain't it funny how people that want to see you get blessed may be the cause of you not being blessed? Oh, y'all ain't talking to me. Ain't it funny how some of the folk that's in your circle that's hugging on you and loving on you also may be the cause of you not being where you need to be? Oh, y'all ain't talking to me. John Maxwell in his 21 Infeasible Laws of Leadership said that inner circle is the most important thing that anybody could ever have. And it's saying that your inner circle can either make you or break you. It was a funny thing that when they brought him to Jesus and asked Jesus to bless him, Jesus took them from him. Y'all ain't
Come on, yeah.
took him, and then Jesus said he led him by the hand. And I said, God, why was that important that you put in there that you lead the blind man by the hand? Jesus said, because I want the scriptures to be fulfilled. The Bible said that we walk by faith and not by sight. The blind man couldn't see where he was going, but he could hear where he was being taken. Y'all ain't talking to me. Every now and then, God won't show you where you're going. You just got to hear the voice of God and come to God wherever he calls you to come to. If anybody know what the Bible said, that my sheep, they hear my voice and they come running to me. Is there anybody here that cannot see your blessing, but you know that your blessing, oh, y'all want to talk to me. You know that your blessing is what? Tell somebody my blessing is on. See, let me tell y'all this. When I was a little boy, I was a chubby little fella, y'all know. And it was something because one day, my sister and I, we were sitting outside, and I got to tell you this, I told her at 9 o'clock crowd, I'm going to say it again. We were sitting outside, and there was something because I got to jumping and dancing, didn't you? And my sister said to me, boy, what's wrong with you? And she said, what's wrong? And I told her, because the popsicle man is coming. She said, what? I said, baby, sister, the popsicle man is coming. She said, what you mean the popsicle man is coming? Ain't no popsicle man on the street. She said, I know. I told him I know. He hadn't got to the street, but I hear the popsicle noise on the other street. And I know that sooner or later, the popsicle man is going to come down our street. And so instead of me waiting on him to get there, I was already excited about getting my cherry popsicle. What are you trying to say, Pastor? Is there anybody in the house that can hear the bells of the popsicle truck? And you even know he ain't got to your street yet. You know that he's now, y'all ain't talking to me. Let me ask on this side. Is there anybody on this side can already hear the noise of the popsicle truck? And even though you ain't seen it, you know that it's on this way. Let me ask on this side. Is there anybody here that can already hear the noise of the popsicle truck? And even though he ain't got there, you already excited. Just let me ask you, is there anybody in here that can give God praise on credit to know that God has not forgotten you? Watch this. And y'all need to holler at me, let me know I'm in the right place. Am I in the right place? He said he took him by the hand. Led him by the hand. All right. Now, Jesus, when he get him out of town, Brother Isaac said, he spit on him. And I thought to myself, Jesus, that's kind of nasty. Now, if you ever want to make Dr. Rice fight, just spit on me. Y'all, I know y'all ain't talking to me. Okay. If you ever want to make somebody angry, just spit on me. Exodus says this. Exodus says that when you are spit on, that it's a sign that you are unclean and you reject it. That's what it says. Exodus says again, watch this. Leviticus says this, Leviticus book of law, says that when you are spit on, that it's a sign that you are unclean and rejected. I got to say that one more time. Leviticus says that when you are spit on, a discharge from somebody, that you are unclean and rejected. And I thought to myself, Lord, why in the world did you spit on this man? God told me, he said, Rice, take another look. And I said, God, what you mean take another? He said, take another look and read the scripture. He says, I did not spit on the man, but I spit in the man's eyes. Y'all watch this. In other words, what you're saying, I'm trying to help right now, God. He said, I didn't spit on him, I spit on his blindness. Yeah, because the book says that it's unclean and it's got to be rejected. And anytime God spits on the blindness, God is telling the blindness that you have got to come out from that which is clean. Y'all ain't hearing me. And is there anybody in the house right now that want to tell God, God, just spit on me right now? I need you to spit on my finances. Y'all ain't talking. I need you to spit on my relationship. I need you to spit on my sickness. I need you to spit on my family. Y'all, I need you to spit on my enemies. I need you to spit on my friends. Is there anybody that just lift your hand and say, God, spit on me?
Yeah.
What he said? Come on. Spit on him. Yes. Yes. He says this. He says, Jesus says, well, what you see, man? Laid hands on him after he spit on him. Yeah. Asked him, what you see? Man looked up. Said, I see men looking like trees. All right. Brothers and sisters, what do you do when God leaves you in a blurry situation? How do you react when God doesn't show you everything clearly?
Come on now.
How do you act when God leaves you at the halfway mark? Yeah. The thing that really got me in the text was, he said he saw trees. Wow. He said he saw men looking like trees.
Right.
God, why was it necessary for you to put that in the text? God said I wanted him to see both trees. Wow. He said I wanted him to see the tree in the garden, the one that you lost my grace with. Then I wanted him to see the tree that the Lord and Savior hung on, that restored you back to me. Y'all ain't talking to me. He said the man saw two trees. One tree put him against God. Another tree brought him to God. Has anybody in your most feeble moments, God ever showed you them trees? In other words, it's saying that God is a God of a second chance. Is there anybody in here God has given you a second chance? Is it anybody for real can just say, God has given me a second chance? I wish I had some second chance folk that don't mind serving God today. I don't know why y'all trying to look all cute. You might as well praise God while you're in the building, because ain't no promise you gonna make it home today. But anybody in the house can say, God has been a second chance, God. That even when I didn't deserve it, God blessed me anyhow. Anybody can say God has given me a second chance. When everybody talked about me, lied on me, put me down, said I wouldn't make it, said I wouldn't be nothing, said I'd never amount to anything. God said, now that's my child. Is there anybody in the house right now that God has given you a second chance? If God has given you a second chance, I want all my second chance to just get up and don't worry about who else don't get up and say, Lord, I thank you right now for another chance. Watch this sound. Watch this. He says, this is what he said. He said, now, I'm going to lay hands on him again. Yeah, Lord. God said, what do you see? He said, everything is clear to me now. God restores his sight. Here it is. The man was not born blind. Wow. The man went blind. Right. How else would the man know what trees look like?
That's right.
Know what a man look like. Yeah. But I thank God that we serve a God that will restore.
That's right.
Anybody here glad to know God will restore? Then God tells him, don't tell nobody. Go on back home. I want you to stay out of that town, Bethsaida, because they don't mean you no good. Sometimes God got to keep you from the people that you love. Because sometimes the people that you love, you may love them, but they don't love you. God tells him to be quiet about what he done. But you know one thing here, I got to tell you this here. I thought about it because how good God has been to me. And I thought about it to myself and I said, Lord, I said I wasn't going to tell nobody. But I couldn't keep it to myself. I got to ask y'all one thing here. Is there anybody else here that the Lord done something for you and you couldn't keep it to yourself? I said I wasn't going to tell nobody about how God has made a way for me. But do I have any help in the air that God done made a way for you? Preach wise, yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, anybody here right now can say the Lord restored my soul. Well, I got a witness in here. Well, let me close here when I tell you this. One time, a little boy, me and all of my friends, we love to ride bicycles. Yes, we do. And we would ride bicycles all day and all night long if mama and daddy would let us. And so we built a ramp and we was jumping ramps on our bicycle. Yeah, all my friends, they jumped the ramp. And then when it was my turn to jump, when I jumped the ramp, my handlebars came off. My seat fell off. I bent my bike frame. My tires got messed up. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. I drove my bike back into my home and told my daddy, Daddy, I done tore up my bicycle. And Daddy said, well, you should have been riding like you had sense. And I would sit out there and look out the window at everybody riding their bikes. And so one Saturday morning, I got up to cut the grass. And Daddy told me, we ain't cutting the grass this morning. And I went back in my room and I saw my friends riding their bike. And my daddy came and told me, he said, son, why ain't you riding your bike? And I told Daddy, because my bike is tore up in the garage. And my daddy said, come here, boy, let me show you something. And when I looked in the garage, my handlebars had been put back in place. My seat had been tightened back up on my frame. My tires had been pumped up again. And my daddy restored my bike. What do you mean, Pastor? Is it anybody here right now can say, I came to Jesus just as I was, weary, wounded and sad, but all I found in him a resting place. Is it anybody here can say, and the Lord has made me glad? Lift your hand right now and tell God, thank you. Won't God restore what's been wrong in your life? Is it anybody here? No, God will. Let me see you wave your hand. Tell somebody all that I have. Nobody but the Lord. Won't God make a way out of nowhere? Won't God fix it for you? If you know God will fix it for you, say yes. Say yes. Anybody here? Yeah. I wish I had about 20 of y'all that know God will restore whatever you done lost. If anybody know God will restore whatever you done lost, go find somebody. Let's just have a little church. Go find somebody and tell somebody, grab your neighbor's hand and say, neighbor, we not dismayed, whatever the time you, the Lord, won't God make it right? Won't God make it right? Can I get this 10 of y'all to say, God will make it right? Anybody on this side say, God will make it right? I wish I had about 20 of y'all to just get up out your seat right now. I'm going to have church if I got to have it by myself. Get out your seat right now and go find somebody that's done been through something. Go find somebody that's done been through something. Take them by the hand. Find somebody that's been through something. Find somebody been through something and say, baby, I never would have made it without the Lord on my side. Tell them I never would have made it. you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I got anybody can tell God, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Anybody can tell him, thank you, Lord. You healed my body. Thank you, Lord. You made a way for me. Thank you, Lord. You brought me out. Thank you, Lord. Anybody can tell him, thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Go find somebody. I gotta have it. Tell him thank you. Tell him thank you. Ah, thank you. I want some real praises up in here. Is anybody glad you got Jesus right now? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, tell him thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you! God will! The doors of the church is open. Thank you! Thank you!
Go ahead.
They said I wouldn't make it. They said I wouldn't be here today. They said I'd never amount to anything. But I'm glad to say that I'm on my way. And I'm growing more and more. Is that anybody? Each and every day. Let me tell y'all like this. Oh, there were many that started out with me, but now they all have gone astray. But anybody can hear say, but I'm still, oh Lord, holding on. I'm still holding on to his hand. And I don't mind. Listen, you see, when I was young, I gave God my hand. And I told him, anybody tell him that, Lord, to lead the way. So the going gets rough, and it gets mighty tough. Lord, I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here to stay. And let me tell y'all about me. Look at here. Lord, I've been talked about. Been criticized. I had to wipe many tears from my eyes. But Lord, I'm still, whoa, holding on. Listen, somebody in the building right now. God is telling you it's time for you to change your life. God is telling you it's time for you to see clearly now. You ought to come right now. I feel it in my bones. Somebody, God is saying it's time for you now to make that move. I feel it right now. Young man, come on. I feel a young man. Come on, young man. Come on. Come on. God said, I've been taking care of you.
Yes,
When you weren't even able to take care of yourself. Young man, come on right now. Come on right now. Come on right now.
yes, God.
He's telling me to tell you, you need to get it right with me now. You ought to come right now.
Yes, God.
I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on. Everybody close your eyes. We're going to be done. Young man, whoever you are, everybody close your eyes. Young man, whoever you are, God is talking to you. Just do me a favor, just one favor. Just lift your hand, young man. Lift your hand, young man.
Yes,
just lift your hand as
yes,
God's talking
God.
to you. Lift your hand.
Yes,
it's a
God.
man in the house. God is talking to you. Just lift your hand. Don't be afraid. Just lift your hand.
Yes,
lift your
God.
hand. I know he is because I move by the Spirit.
Yes,
and I know that he's talking to you right now. Young man, if it's you, come on right now. Come on right now. Come on right now. Come on right now. God said he got you. Come on right now. Come on right now. Come on right now. Come on right now. I know what my spirit is telling me. Come on right now, man. Come on right now. God said I've brought you too far now. Come on right now. Come on right now. Everybody keep your eyes closed. Come on right now. Come on right now. Come on. Go ahead and play out. Play. Come on, young man. Come on, young man. Come on. Come on. Oh, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. One thing. Hold on. I'm done. Philip, go down there. Walk down that way. Some reason God don't want me to turn this loose. Walk down there. I'm done. God don't want me to turn away. Come on. I'm done. Come on. Now, everybody close your eyes. The young man, hold your hand out, Philip, and walk back up. Come on. Hold your hands out, walk back up. Hold them out. Slow down, walk back up. Come on. Young man, grab his hand. Slow down. Grab his hand. Come on. Bring him with you. Keep your hands out. Come on. Hold your hands out. Come on. Leave him alone. Come on. Keep walking. Grab his hand. Grab his hand right now. God said, come on. It's time for you to reunite. Come on. Grab your hand right now. Come on. Leave it alone. Oh, I'll never let go. Come on. Please come on. Put it out. Bless you. I pray that you didn't miss an opportunity. Oh my God. Significance of the table, as some call the Last Supper, when Jesus sat with his disciples, knowing what was coming next. He tells them, as often as you do this in the remembrance of me. He's saying that because he's saying, I'm leaving here looking like a servant, but I'm going to come back being a king. And he said, why are you here? He said, why are you here, brethren? He said, why are you here? He said, be reminded that whenever struggles come, that you can always remember that I sat with you and told you that I'll never leave you, nor will I forsake you. Sisters in the back, cut these lights off. Because before this happened, it was a dark day. Come on, brother.
dying up on the cross, shedding your precious blood, shaving it for us. Now we ask that the Father to this be changed from a physical to a spiritual. We ask right now that every man examine himself. Thank you, Father. We lift you up, praise your name, and we glorify you this day. We do this as often in remembrance of you, Heavenly Father, not ourselves.
My brothers and sisters, we ask that you start from the back, come from the outer walls around, and grab that which God has given us as representation of his body and his blood. Those on this side stand and come around the wall. Those on this side stand and come around the wall. Just start from the back, one pew at a time. Together as one. Once everybody gets it, we'll take it together as one. That's unable to come around, we'll come to you now. My hands up. Anybody been omitted?
and prayed. He said, let us take and eat. This is which is bread that represents the body of Jesus Christ that was never broken to save our lives. Let us eat together. After that, they had eaten. This juice represents the blood of redemption that covers us and saves us. That will never ever lose its power, no matter what goes on in our life. Let us drink together. Brethren, after they had eaten, you can cut the lights on now, because we're saved now. After you accept Christ, the lights come on.
That's right.
We're saved. Somebody ought to say amen. Mothers, if you'd like to stand and join us up here on today, if you want to. You mothers, any of you mothers want to come and stand? The Bible said that they fellowship.
That's right.
As they left out.
Yeah.
And I ask that you start from the back and come around and shake hands. And as you get through shaking hands, consider yourself dismissed. Amen?
Amen.
They did it like this.
That's it.
I know it.